Hello, everybody. I'm Lata Varadarajan, the director of ISCOR, and it is my very great pleasure to welcome you all to this virtual commencement ceremony celebrating our graduating cohorts of 2020 and 2021. Now, I know it's customary to begin ceremonies of this sort by acknowledging the journey that our students have taken to get to this point, the hardships that they have overcome, the obstacles that they have faced. But I think this year, more so than any of the years before, that acknowledgement has a very deep resonance. To say that the past 15 months have been extraordinary, extraordinarily strange, extraordinarily novel is perhaps by this time stating the obvious. But it is something that needs to be stated. And I'm sure that all of you, like me, remember that day in mid March 2020 when we all last gathered on campus. We went to our classes, we taught, we learned, we met our friends, walked around, maybe even had a coffee. And all of a sudden, it felt like the world that we lived in had come to a screeching halt. Everything just froze. Spring semester 2020, it seemed, was fated to come to a very, very strange end. But I know that many of us believed that by the time fall rolled around, we would be back to normal, to the world as we knew it. Well, guess what? Fall 2020 did roll around, and what we had was a very, very new normal. A world which seemed quite topsy turvy, right? I mean, you had teachers like me who used to once tell you not to get distracted by electronic devices, now practically begging you to constantly have them on. I mean, we used to tell you keep your computers on, keep your videos on if you can, do your readings online, come to classes online, attend office hours online, right? If that's not a strange world, I don't know what it is. Things that used to be hard and stressful became harder and even more stressful. I mean, I know taking exams in your classroom, writing in blue books, having an hour and 15 minutes to regurgitate, think through, and explain everything that you have ever learned always seemed tough. But now you were in another world where everything was strange and even tougher. If you had closed book exams, you had to get used to new technologies. If you had open book exams, you had to deal with the fact that you had all the information in the world around you and just a few hours to put it all together. Writing papers used to be difficult, but at least there was a sense of closure when you could print them and bring them and leave them with your faculty and just go away. Now, you uploaded them on Canvas and it didn't even feel real. But through all these hardships, you persisted. When life seemed alienating, isolating, you figured out ways to make new bonds. When technology seemed challenging, you persisted. You still studied, you still wrote, and you still came to class. And in doing so, you gave all of us, your teachers, much needed hope. You bore with incredible grace our very strange efforts to master new technology. You trusted us enough to come and talk to us about the new anxieties and challenges that you faced. And in coming to our classes, in engaging with these questions that were outside of your own lives, you reminded us of why this job is not just a job, why it's a vocation, and why having hope in the future is not something that is easy to shrug off. And for that, graduates, we thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being our students, for learning from us, and for teaching us. Today, you're coming to the end of one chapter in what I hope will be a wonderful, long, and rich book of your lives. You will leave SDSU with a degree majoring in ISCOR. So, I'd just like to take a minute or two to remind you and perhaps tell your family and friends who have gathered with you what ISCOR is all about. It's been nearly 3 decades since a group of faculty from very different disciplines got together with the idea of founding a center that, in some ways, expressed the complexities, the interdependence of the world that we are living in. They wanted our students to have an opportunity to understand that the challenges that we face are unique in a way that cannot be captured by a single discipline. In the years that have passed, ISCOR has evolved, it has changed, but in one way, it has remained true to the vision of our founders. ISCOR is the oldest and perhaps the biggest interdisciplinary program in the College of Arts and Letters. We are very proud to offer our students an opportunity to specialize in three thematic fields: conflict and conflict resolution, justice in the global system, and climate change. To learn about these topics, our students have an opportunity to take classes from multiple disciplines. If you look at sort of the graduate degree program of any SCORE student, any of our graduates today, you will notice that they have taken classes from disciplines like anthropology, history, sociology, economics, geography, women's studies, political science. The list goes on and on. Our students learn about the world in the most flexible way possible. And in doing so, I believe ISCOR fulfills the promise of a liberal arts education. But more importantly, our students also learn that the challenges that we face in the world today are not merely a matter of technicalities. These are fundamentally, essentially political problems. And we all don't always agree on politics. ISCOR thrives in the fact that our faculty and students represent pretty much the entire political spectrum. We encourage, we thrive on open debates. Our students are used to articulating their claims in often very loud and very passionate ways. But during the course of their ISCOR education, they learn not just to speak, but also to listen to each other respectfully. It is these strengths that our students will take with them when they go into the world and when they hope to make the world a better place. ISCOR graduates, congratulations. You have done something remarkable, even more remarkable than most people your age, because you have struggled and you have overcome what is a once, hopefully, a once in a lifetime crisis. And you are now at the cusp of a wonderful, bright new chapter in your lives. Do take a moment to take pride in your accomplishments, because we certainly are extraordinarily and extremely proud of you. Thank you for sharing part of your lives with us. We hope that you will keep in touch, because ISCOR is very, very proud of its alumni, and we want to know what you're up to, because we know you're going to be doing great things. So I want to take a moment to recognize all our graduates. So please use your reactions, everything, the chat function. I mean, just to congratulate our graduates. So congratulations, graduates. Thank you for sharing these years with us. And thank you for reminding us how wonderful it has been to teach you all. So Mazel Tov, as Professor Grobart said. So congratulations. Every year, ISCOR, like all other programs, also recognizes some of our undergraduates for their extraordinarily important accomplishments. One of the awards we give is the Outstanding Graduating Student Award. And I want to take a moment to recognize our outstanding graduating student from last year, Jordan Mickey. Jordan, you were not actually given an opportunity to celebrate it with all of us, but I do want you to know that ISCOR recognizes your amazing accomplishments, and we wish you the very best for the future. And now I'd like to turn to the two awards for this year. The first award is for Outstanding Graduating Senior, and the student who has received this award for ISCOR this year is Ashley Mcmichael. Ashley was a unanimous choice of her professors for this award. Apart from her extraordinary GPA, as one of her teachers put it, what stood out is Ashley's laser focus on the importance of education and contributing to the SDSU student population. While being engaged in politics to a certain degree in SDSU, she primarily concentrated quietly and effectively on sharing her outstanding college success skills and knowledge with her fellow students, most recently as a student athlete tutor, and before that as an SDSU instructional student assistant, and as an officer in the ISCOR Student Society. She did the same thing abroad as a US UK Fulbright Summer Institute recipient to study conflict transformation and social justice in Northern Ireland. And she will continue to contribute to the field of education even after graduation, because she has been recently accepted to SDSU's teaching credential program. So Ashley, congratulations. We are incredibly proud of you, and I wanted to give the stage over to you.
Thank you. It really is an honor, and ISCOR is probably the best major on campus, not just because of the people, but also because it really teaches you how to think. And I genuinely haven't had a class that I haven't enjoyed. And I think I went into college kind of wary of that, but ISCOR has really exceeded my expectations in every way. And I'm very grateful because it has truly taught me what's meaningful in the world. And I think that's the biggest thing that you can get out of an education ever. I'd like to thank my family and everybody that I was in class with, of course, because they were really the people who made me very excited to go to class and very excited to be a part of something bigger than myself. And of course, I'd like to thank Greb, because I took like 5 classes with him, and he was the one who really was like the force behind ISCOR. So I would like to end with thanking him.
Thank you very much, Ashley. And also, thank you, Jordan, and congratulations to both of you. But rather than try to single out individuals, I'd like to address everyone here today. Guys, we survived. Fantastic. This is a wonderful thing. I just want to say that each and every one of you has enriched my life in immeasurable ways. It's a privilege and an honor to know you and to be your advisor. Congrats, and now on to bigger and bolder adventures. I can't wait to see where they will take you and where you're going to take us in service to the global community. Congratulations, everyone.
For our next award, I turn to our presenter, Dr. Cheryl O'Brien.
Hello, we are proud to announce Adriana Bozak as the recipient of the David Johns Service Award. David Johns was one of the founders of ISCOR, and this award is to honor his spirit of service to our program, the university, and the broader community. Each year, the ISCOR program selects a student who, in addition to showing a high standard of scholarship, has spent their time at SDSU contributing to the community at large. This year's recipient, Adriana Bozak, has served on the College of Arts and Letters Student Council. She has collaborated with the College of Education Student Council, helping to organize a student symposium. She has brought in speakers, communicated with university officials, and presented on politics to Ignite, a national nonpartisan organization that empowers the next generation of female leaders. She served on a campaign for a woman's first-time election to Congress. Interning with the International Rescue Committee, she has educated refugees, and she has provided conflict resolution and emotional awareness courses to local elementary and middle schools. A round of applause. Here's Adriana.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor O'Brien, for presenting me with this award. I still remember the class that I took with you my first semester of junior year and how much it changed my perspective on a lot of things. So thank you so much. I've honestly never gotten an award, so this is a really big honor, and thank you. When I got to SDSU, I was really not involved, and I kind of was very lost as a freshman, and I feel really lucky that one of my RAs just so happened to tell me about the ISCOR program, and I was intrigued, and upon declaring my major, I was able to secure some internships and some other opportunities throughout SDSU, and it really made me realize how much I was missing out beforehand and how much I regretted not getting involved sooner. And you know, these internships and other opportunities really helped me get in touch with my interests and have helped me grow so much as a person. And I want to just thank my amazing friends and family, roommates, professors, all the amazing people in my life for helping me make it through these past 4 years, and especially the past, crazy year that's been the pandemic. So thank you so much, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
I must say, I missed hearing all the woos. Congratulations, Audrey and Ashley. You represent the best of us, and we are very, very proud to recognize you for all that you have done. And we very much look forward to what you will be doing in the coming years. ISCOR spends a lot of time not just in recognizing students who graduate, we also firmly believe in trying to help our students as they go through our program. I think the best exemplar of that is our amazing advisor, Dr. Alan Greb, who has been such an important part of this process. But in addition, we also have the continuing support of our founders and founders family. And I would like to introduce and invite Dr. Ann Johns to talk a little bit about one of the most important scholarships that we have had endowed for ISCOR in recent years. Dr. Ann Johns, it is our very, very great pleasure and privilege to have you here with us, and also to have your continuing support for our program. So everybody, a round of applause for Dr. Ann Johns.
Thank you very much. Osman, I apologize. I'm not going to really introduce you, though I know you fairly well, since you were a student in my class this semester, which was really a delight. It was wonderful to have you, Osman, and congratulations. And then congratulations to all of you, to Adriana, to Osman, and to everyone who's an ISCOR major, because you made a wonderful choice. Professor Varadarajan has asked me to say a few words about my husband, David, and our motivations for establishing this scholarship in his name after he passed away in 2017. David was always interested in international issues. As a young man in high school, he traveled to Germany to work with students throughout Europe, building housing for World War II refugees. As a student at Dartmouth College, and later at the University of Chicago, he majored in international relations. His PhD dissertation, which took us, fortunately I was married to him at the time, which took us to East Africa, focused on the possibility of uniting in federation 3 countries in the region, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. In 1965, after being hired at San Diego State, he taught African politics, politics of developing nations, and politics of the Middle East. But 2 experiences especially influenced his interest in the particular development of this cross-disciplinary major that you have taken on. The first involved 2 years, 1970 to 72, dedicated to co-developing a course with faculty across the disciplines at the American University in Cairo, in Egypt. As a member of the faculty team creating this curriculum, he came to appreciate the value of examining international issues from a number of disciplinary perspectives. The second experience took longer, definitely longer, and was worked through here on the campus when he and his colleagues, including Deepak Gupta, Jim Gerber, Alan Sweetler, and others, met to discuss and then design the program of which you are a part. It was David who, with great patience and with assistance from Jane Smith and others on campus, worked through the university and then the state bureaucracy, a real challenge, to see that this major became a reality. Alan Greb then joined the team and continues as your active advisor. For years after David retired, Alan would invite him to ISCOR graduation, and David would return home telling me about the wonderful diversity of graduating students and their interests. He would be very pleased with the success of ISCOR and with the successes of each of you as graduates. So on behalf of my family and the 30 plus faculty and friends who contributed to the creation of the David H. Johns Scholarship, I would like to thank Professor Varadarajan for inviting me here today and to congratulate Adriana, certainly, and Osman, my special student, and all of you who are graduating, and say how pleased David would be with your success, the success of the major, and how much he and all of you understand the need for international security and the resolution of conflict. Thank you very much. And Osman, it's all yours.
My name is Usman Baroud. I am majoring in international security and conflict resolution. San Diego State is the only university that's offering my major in the region. Choosing my major was not random. To tell you what I mean, my home country of Somalia is in turmoil for the last 30 years. The main challenges that Somalia is facing today are insecurity and recurring humanitarian crisis. I want to be part of the nation building in Somalia using the skills and knowledge that I'm learning from this major. As the winner of Dr. David Jones Memorial Scholarship, I would like to thank faculty, staff, and the ISCOR community that made this possible. I'm sure Dr. David will have been very happy to see this. I would like to thank Dr. Greb for his mentorship. Also, I would like to thank Dr. David Jones' family who are here with us today. His wife, Professor Jones, his daughter, and his son-in-law. Thank you all for being part of my journey, the journey of academic pursuit.
Thank you very much, Osman. This journey that you speak of is indeed a very interesting and unique one within the confines of ISCOR. We are not a traditional department with a traditional collection of faculty. We are very, very proud to include in our ranks faculty from multiple departments with multiple kinds of disciplinary training, many of whom have been very kind enough to join us today. I'd like to take a moment to ask the faculty who are with us here today to perhaps introduce themselves and say
My name is
words to our students before we play the videos that some of you have kindly shared with us. So the faculty who are present here today, if you could use the raise hand function so that you can be spotlighted, I would like to welcome you to come and join us, say a few words to our students. I see Luca has raised his hand too. Luca?
Well, thank you so much, Lata. And my name is Luca Del Pubel, and I teach ISCOR 421, Alternative Dispute Resolution, Theory and International Applications. It's been a pleasure being part of this department and working with great faculty, but also teaching amazing students that have taught me a lot and give me a lot of hope for the future. Congratulations to all of you, well deserved, and I wish you all the best in your future adventures. Thank you.
Annika?
Hello, everyone. I'm Annika Freeberg. I'm a professor in the history department, and very, very proud to get to be affiliated faculty with ISCOR. I'm actually right now 10,000 feet above sea level in Colorado, but I didn't want to miss this occasion. So to all the graduates and everyone I've seen that has been introduced so far, you're really amazing. We're going to see wonderful things from you in the future. I can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Annika. This is one of both the beauties and the challenges of the virtual world. While we are able to welcome our faculty and colleagues from different parts of the country and in fact the world, it is very hard to see everyone. So if there are some of my faculty colleagues and who would like to speak, please do so at any point. I apologize if I do not see you directly, but you have the opportunity to talk now or after the faculty videos are played. And of course, there's the breakout room. So thank you once again. And if there is anyone else who would like to say a few words, this might be a great opportunity. I think Dr. Porterfield, Akshay. Yes, welcome, Akshay.
Thank you. It's the International Security and Conflict Resolution has a major that is more in need today than ever before. The students that are coming out of this major, the path that they take will probably determine a lot of our safety and security going forward. So I hope SDSU has given you what it takes to move forward, where the leadership truly has begun here. It started, and we look forward to seeing where you guys are going in the future, because it really is the safety and security of all of us. So we have done the teaching. Now we look forward to the lessons that you will teach us. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you.
Wonderful, Akshay. Thank you. I see Professor Grobart.
Okay. Some of you may know I can't let this go by without reminding us all of the existential crisis we face because of the climate crisis. So it's your generation, your kids, that better do something quickly to undo the damage we've done and to think about other sad things, killings, injuries, some with US complicity. So I hope all of you are going out there thinking about resistance and global justice. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Grobart. After all, it is one of the themes that we ask our students to focus on. I wanted Professor Cheng. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations to you all. And that is, yes, a lot of different issues for you all to tackle. So it's just so wonderful that such a great group of students have completed all of the coursework in such high quality and are ready to help go and tackle all of these issues. There really are an extraordinarily large number of them, but I think, for all the ISCOR students I've had in my classes and the courses, I've been, very, very happy to teach. It's just been an honor, and I think you all have such incredible potential. So I really, really look forward to hearing more about what you all are doing. So I hope you all keep in touch, and all the best wishes.
Thank you so much, Professor Cheng. We also have some of our faculty who uploaded videos to share their wishes for our graduates. So we'd like to play them for you now.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kate Swanson. I'm a professor in the Department of Geography. I've probably had some of you in my classes. I teach world cities and environment and development. I just want to congratulate you for graduating from SDSU during an extraordinarily difficult year. I congratulate you for finishing, for getting through, and I just want to wish you the very best in your future. And I hope that all of you are able to go out there and change the world.
Congratulations to the graduates on your hard work and success. Remember to select your path forward carefully. Navigate the journey ahead with sincerity and kindness. No matter how difficult the situations may seem, be prepared to give it your best. I look forward to all your achievements during my lifetime and trust that you will inspire the next generation. Safe travels and best wishes.
When I was a younger man and worked for the circus in Hibbing, Minnesota, this was the common saying that I think is quite relevant to graduating students and their parents. Come, mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly fading. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing.
Hey, ISCOR students, sincere congratulations on graduating. Professor Pierre Asselin here. I'm assuming I haven't had all of you in my classes, but for those of you who took my classes, thank you so much for being in those courses. Hope you learned a lot. And again, to all of you ISCOR students, sincere congratulations on graduating, and best of luck in all future endeavors. Take good care, guys. Mes plus sincères félicitations, and I hope to see you be extremely successful in the future. Take care, guys. Bye.
Hello, students. Congratulations on graduating. As you move forward, I wish you the best. I hope that you work toward the common good, the public good, speak up, dialogue with others, and listen. Continue educating yourself throughout life. This is only part of your journey. Cultivate your mind, body, and spirit. Get out into nature. Unplug, maybe turn off social media and noise. Turn to science and reputable journalism for facts. Be the change you wish to see in the world, as Gandhi said. Don't give up. You are an important piece of the puzzle toward creating positive change and peace in this world. Congrats.
Thank you all very much. It has been an honor and a privilege to be part of your journey. As all my colleagues have already said, you are facing a world in crisis, a world where all kinds of challenges appear more and more existential. But here's the good news. You already survived one existential challenge in a very, very inspiring way. The tools that you have acquired during the course of your journey are really important tools. I hope you keep in mind these tools as you face the struggles, the battles ahead. We look to you to help forge a better future for all of us. So, if I have one thing to say to you, it is this: you may have completed your degree, but do not stop the process of learning. Look around, approach the world with an open heart, and an open mind and remain engaged. If you want a better world, it is well within your power to make it so. Thank you again for involving us, for allowing us to be part of your journey, even if it was for a brief period. We look very much forward to seeing what you're going to do in the coming years. But before you get to that point, do take a moment to rest, to take pride in your accomplishments, to take pride in the fact that you survived, not just survived, thrived, and came through this real struggle in flying colors. Congratulations, classes of 2020 and 21. We are very proud of you. Now go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Take care. I also want to let you know we have 4 breakout rooms for those who'd like to meet with some of our teachers. So this is the moment when we'll be throwing up our hats if we were in a room. So please do that. Thank you all.